Sorry.
It's online biz real talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you. Let's get to it. The subject is, can anybody do this business?
You don't have to be tech savvy.
What if I'm not tech savvy? So I have a lot of incredible people backstage, and we want to bring them in ASAP. I know Paulo has a little get together to go to, and he's going to be a busy in the next few minutes. So I wanted to have your opinion on this, Paulo. Thank you for coming. This is usually my co-host.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Thanks, you guys. Sorry, I just have another meeting to pop out to in 5 minutes. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'll just introduce myself. I'm Paulo Paralejas. I'm based in Vancouver. I grew up in Calgary. Background is in nursing. Been a registered nurse for over 19 years. I started this business about 5 years ago. And for tech savvy people, I mean, it's a very simple sort of flip if you are comfortable using a phone. But for those who haven't really been able to use a phone, it's something that you can slowly build on. I was thinking about how a lot of some of my other mentees or people I've sort of trained and taught that as long as you just start little, take step by step, you eventually can build on this skill set and learn how to get comfortable using it. And with our support system, with our mentors and coaches and our training site, we teach you all the little basics of how to do the techie side as well. And the same thing goes with computer skills as well. So I know some people who go into this where they type like this with their little fingers. They don't use all fingers. So, but they're able to be successful in this business as well because of our training and of our support and mentorship. So that's all I want to add in, Georgia, for the whole tech side.
Thank you. And
Awesome,
before you go, I know that you've been in the business since like 5 years, and like, what would you advise anybody? Like, I still type like this, Paulo. I know you didn't see me type, but I still type like that. Like, what would you advise anybody thinking they can't do this? They're not tech savvy, and how to overcome that fear?
Don't it's always going to be fearful being able to do that, like with the tech stuff, but don't let it hold you back, because if it's just that one little thing, that little tech stuff that's holding you back from being successful in any kind of business, then that's something that you can teach yourself. Everything you can learn with any sort of skill set. It's just a matter of like how desperate do you want to be able to improve your life in a way that you're not going to let this one little hurdle stop you from doing it. And there's things like with typing, like if you're really worried about typing, there's stuff you can go online and learn how to type A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's how I learned when I was in high school. So there's little things that you can do to help you get better at doing things. And YouTube is another good source as well. If you don't know how to navigate through social media platforms, just type in a question and it will show you a video guide of like step by step how to use the different platforms too. So information's out there. It's just a matter of just looking for it and then just be willing to be open to learn a new skill set. So,
I love that. Thank you so
yeah.
much. And if anybody, before you go, if anybody wanted you, to mentor them and to coach them to get started, and even to help them along, because Paulo helps us all at the techie stuff. Because even though we're telling you where to go, and we will tell you that, we will tell you where to go to Google, go to the training. But at the same time, we do one-on-ones. So
Yeah.
where would they go if they wanted to get your help on some things, Paulo?
If you want to learn how to do the business, my link is just right there. Oh, I'm trying to find it. onepaulo.com. Just go there and just register, put your name and email address. And today, it's Thursday today, so we have our live information webinar at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so 8 p.m. Eastern time. So register there if you want to have me as your mentor. And you guys, you guys enjoy the rest of the talk. I've got to pop out.
Awesome. Thank
God
you very
bless
much,
you.
Paulo.
Thank you for your info on that. Thank you. God bless you. Bye. Awesome. Yeah. Let's just say that he helps us all with everything, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, Paulo. So let's. All right. So now I think I'm gonna bother the other one that's been in this for a long time. He knows I'm going for him. Amit, tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself and kind of give us a little bit of input. Like, what would you say to anybody thinking, can everybody do this? Do I have to be tech savvy? Oh, you're on mute there. Sorry.
Gotcha. Thanks for the introduction. Thanks for having me here today. Yeah, so a little bit about me. My name is Ahmed. I've been in this business since 2018. I joined pretty young. I was 28. And at that time, when I joined, I just hopped right in. I didn't know anything about business. I didn't have any social media, didn't know how Facebook worked, Instagram worked, and YouTube worked. And as Paulo talked about it, when I joined, I was a bit nervous about the techie side, but our training site is so thorough that it walked me step by step on what to do. And the simplicity of it was actually very surprising. And not only for us, all these other platforms want business people using their platforms. So they really put an effort into making it very simple for business owners to work on their platform, to advertise on their platforms. So we have our training. All these other platforms have their training. And additionally, as Paulo also said, there's also YouTube. There's also a lot of other people out there using these marketing tools that will help guide you. The best thing that I love about this business, and I mention this all the time, is that everyone has access to the same training. So what I love about it is if I don't understand something, I could easily message Georgia. I could easily message Paulo and be like, hey, I don't understand this step. Can you guys help me with it? And within a couple minutes, boom, I have the help that I need. So with all those tools in place that we have and all these other platforms providing the tools that they have, the techie stuff isn't that hard. You just got to get over that first fear. And once you're able to take that step, that you'll be able to be a professional marketer just like we are.
Thank you. I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. So yeah. So how has your experience been so far in this business? Because you've been in the biz a long time, right? So
Yes.
You being such a young entrepreneur and a brother being there for your mom, like what's been your experience overall?
I would say through this experience, it's been quite a journey for me. Joining so young and having no experience within with what business actually is, and on top of that, what an online business is, I was able to learn through our training programs and through our weekly masterminds that we host how to become a business owner, what it takes to become a business owner. Prior to joining this business, I was young. I stayed up pretty late playing video games, but now I'm waking up early. I wake up at 5 every day. I plug into my business. My mindset has changed. My whole personality has changed, and my whole outlook on life has changed. So with this business, my mindset has developed, and I've developed a lot through. I've developed a lot personally, I should say, and I've made some amazing friends as well. So, which I love the most.
A win-win situation, then. Your mind works on yourself. You meet new people.
Yeah.
You have new goals, new mindset. This business it's amazing. I think it changes your life and it changes your point of view of how you look, and also at society. The way they teach you. They teach you when they're young, teach their kids to go to school, and then they're teaching them to go to work. And that's how it all works, right? And when a pandemic comes and something hard is gotta come, who gets to pay? The ones that are working out there, right? So hey, the online world works.
With building your own business and building your own empire, there's never going to be a pink slip. You have a backup plan regardless of what happens out there. So you're always building for yourself, and dreams do come true. And I've realized that, and I've seen it, and working on making a lot more come true.
Amen.
It's gonna happen.
No, sorry. I was gonna say, were you born here in Canada?
Yeah, I was. My family actually immigrated here, and my mom was pregnant. So my rest of my siblings were born in Africa, and I was the first one that was born here. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so what does your family think about this business, or do you feel like a lot of people are rooting for you, happy for you, or how does the side of the country you're from, what are they thinking? Give us a little bit of advice, how people from your nationality could overcome that. Could I do this too? Could anyone do this?
Yeah, exactly. Anytime that you talk about something online, what's the first thing that comes out of people's mouth?
Oh, I think
Scam. It's a pyramid scheme. It's that. It's this.
yeah.
But I think through perseverance and fighting through that, and through staying plugged in, they'll see your success and they'll know that, hey, what you've chosen to do is not a scam. What you've chosen to do is not a pyramid scheme. It's something legitimate, and they've seen it. And I think once people are able to see that and you're able to prove it to them that this is something legitimate, unlike other things, that their whole mind and their whole perception of what you're doing takes a complete 180. So I'm working on getting my siblings in here as well. My mom's a bit too old to do this, but I'll just give her anything she wants. So
yeah, I literally why I was saying that because I have a lot of people from your continent in the business. You know that, you see them.
Yeah.
So, specifically from your country, there's a lot of people, but from the whole continent. And there's a lot of young entrepreneurs that are from your continent and they're doing absolutely incredible. So if you think that you can't do this, if you're an immigrant, if you're from a different nationality, if you just came to Canada or US, or if you're still in your country, you can do this. Your English doesn't have to be perfect too. And that's why I know Amit, I was thinking he must be born in Canada because he has no accent at all. But look at this one. He got his big accent. And he literally boomed to the top and was not very good at the computers or anything. And I learned him, I taught him. So whoever is thinking they can't do this, think again. Because some of my most successful business partners don't know how to write or read good. I'm going to be totally honest, and I'm not going to name who it is, but there's plenty of them. They don't know how to spell good. They don't know how to write good English. They don't know how to speak good English. And they're some of my most successful business partners. Let's just put it like that. So it's your nationality, age, or tech savviness is not a barrier because we're going to teach you and we help set you up. And then from there, you're like, okay, now I know what I'm doing, right? And we have Google Translation. So if people don't quite understand how to write things on their ads, we have Google Translation.
You're never not good enough for anything. Everybody's good for everything. This business is for the people that never used a computer and still succeed above and beyond.
Yeah.
I was born with a shovel, guys, and I used to work as a labor.
You want to introduce yourself and you can go next? We'll let the guys. Sure. In this case, we'll let the guys go next to go first. Okay. Sure. It's usually ladies first, but we let the guys go first. All right. I'll let you go first.
Thursday at 1 o'clock, guys. It's
Introduce
Thursday.
yourself
Usually
for us. Introduce yourself.
My name is Tiro Vivancos Hernandez, guys. From Barcelona, Spain. Live in Canada here. Actually, I was born in Quebec. Guys, I joined this business about 9 months ago. Today's Thursday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm just chilling here in the house, big house.
Look at this view. We have to wear these sunglasses because of this view. It's so bright and
there's
sunny.
Not even.
I got you, Igor.
There's not even.
I got you. My best friend is here.
Not much sun, but it looks like sun. Anyhow, I joined this business, and 4 weeks into the business, I decided to call Ken Ross.
We got to be very serious as I have these glasses. Keep going.
He's a MadCon supervisor. He's a really nice guy too, like the top of the top. And he told me, he said, listen, Ciro, if you think you found something good, you might as well take the chance and go and see what it is, because later in life, if you don't. If you haven't done something, you're gonna kick yourself in the butt. I mean, you're gonna regret it, right? 100%. So I did it, and then 4 weeks into the business, I fired my boss. He was paying me. He was gonna give me a raise. I think he was gonna give me a good raise because I worked my butt off. I worked really hard.
Yeah, they didn't want to let him go. How hard of a worker he was.
Then I joined the business, and then 5 weeks into the business, I made 12K. And then I said, well, this is amazing.
What's the point of working?
Yeah, what's the point of working? We can spend a few hours a day doing a business that actually can make you quit your job. Moved out of my house the 6th week, I think, and I went to Kamloops. And then from Kamloops, 2 months later, we went. And now we're living here since March, I think, or since a bit earlier than that. in this in West Kelowna. Right in front of us, we have whole Kelowna. The views are amazing. We've been living here 9 months, still here. I used to work in construction 12 hours a day, everywhere, white water, in the snow, in the rain. When you have to run, you have to run. When you have to show up, sometimes you gotta show up at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, work till 12 at night in the winter.
Can I say something? People don't, when people have a job, they take it for granted. And and this is, no matter what I do, I put my 100%. And Tito does that too. And they don't work as hard, but they'll get paid the same. Tito worked like this. Another person worked like below him, like
And
not
they get
even
paid the
at this.
same.
And we'll get. But
Or more.
the thing is when you go and you keep going, you're gonna get leveled up. So he did get leveled up really quickly, and they didn't want to let him go. But at the same time, he was spending his time for money. Okay, and we're gonna teach you how to have a business work for you. Okay, even with free ads. I like to say we're going to have your money work for you, but to be honest with you, we have tons of free ads that my business partners
Yes.
literally skyrocketed, made 2-3 months worth of salary from just in 1 month from just advertising for free too.
See, everybody's worried about always, when they say, "Oh, so the business, oh, then you have to spend money on ads." Listen, guys,
You can do free or
you can
paid.
do free ads
You can do
or
both.
paid ads, okay? But that's
Whatever
the
you
thing,
like.
guys. Would you guys rather to go to work for somebody 8 hours and make $4,000 than to make with this business $5,000 as a simple sale, $5,000 a sale, from starting from 1240 to 5K a sale? Then, but by just paying for some ads, not going to work. No, you're working for yourself.
We're going to teach you how to scale your ads. So if leads are like $3 or $4 a lead, okay, you'll spend maybe $400 or $500 on an ad, even less, maybe $100
It'll bring you triple.
to get a buyer, and you'll make a sale, and you can make 1K a sale, 2K sale. Like, think about that. Like, that's scaling.
That's I don't
That's-
understand.
But the same ads, to be totally honest with you, I can very well use a free ad and do the same. So some ads, I just want to make this clear while we're talking on the subject, because we're getting off subject. Some ads are, like, for instance, when I put my ads on YouTube, they're constantly running. YouTube is very automated. It brings in buyers and it cuts, and I just literally cut the sales. It brings in constantly buyers. It's very easy. Okay, but you pay for YouTube ads. And let's just say my free ads, I have to post them a couple of times a day or once a day. Okay, yeah, like free ads you can post. Okay, so if you don't have any time and you're like, I want to go on vacation and I don't really want to think about any posting right now. I don't want to create content and spend 40 minutes, hour, and create these really good ads. So I'm going to put my ad on YouTube. So you could do the free stuff, because Paulo, he just left. He told me, Georgia, I'm going to create a whole bunch of content and free ads for the next week.
Yeah,
I'm going on a vacation. I'm going on a trip.
I'm thinking
He's
about
like,
the same thing.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going, like, that's just an example of Paulo. Okay, a rock star in this business, thinking ahead. I'm going on vacation with my friends. I'm going on a getaway. He's always traveling because of this business. So he created a whole bunch of free ads. It dishes it out. It schedules it. And now he's scheduled. So it probably took him maybe like 4 or 5 hours to create 1 week's worth of content. Okay, but let's just put it like this. I can create an ad in 10 minutes and put it on YouTube. And that ad may cost me $10 or $5 a day. Okay, but that ad is always running. I never have to go back to it. I just look at it. And I might pause some keywords or whatever. And if that ad is bringing in buyers, boom, it's worth it. It's worth it to me, because it depends on how your schedule is. So a lot of people, this is what a lot of people do. They come into this business and they have a job. So they'll do like ads that are constantly running for them. And then they'll make a lot of money. They'll leave their job and then they're like, let me do some free ads. I have more time on my hands. I'll do free and I'll do this and I'll do this and I'll do that. So I've seen that. And to be honest with you, that's what I've done. I made a lot of money with ads. And I'm like, I have a little bit more time to do free stuff. So let me do the free stuff. Even that's what we're teaching my business partners. But we're getting off topic. We're already into this, and there's more people here. Did you want to add anything else to what you were saying? So remember, the topic is, do you have to be tech savvy?
Yeah.
Can anyone start this business?
Okay, sorry about that. I kind of, went.
Yeah.
Anybody can start this business, guys. The help in this business is it's huge. You got coaches, you got mentors, you got different coaches from different business partners. Also, you have people that have been in the business for a long time, people that have been in the business for a little time. Everybody's out there. Always the same object is just to be helpful and to help in the group. And it's a no-brainer, guys, and it works for you. You don't have to bug people. You don't have to call people. You don't have to set up meetings. You don't have to accumulate products in your house. This business works in the back while you can live your life. This is why
the more time you put into it, the more you're going to make. If you put more time and more ads or whatever it is you want to put into it, you're going to make more money.
Spend 2 months. Spend 2 months in your room doing something, doing a sacrifice for yourself.
Exactly.
And you'll see how
all my business partners here listening, everybody watching, everybody who's going to be coming into the business, put a couple of months into this business of just saying, I can't go out, I can't do this, I can't do that. Let me work on my empire. Hide away for a couple months and watch.
2 months, guys. 2 months of your whole life.
If you got a job, and if you got a job, I'm just going to say this real quick. If you got a job and you're like, after you come home, you're like, oh, I got to go to this, I got to go there, I got to go there. People's calling me here. Be like, no, I'm working on something.
Make your business your priority.
Because then soon it's going to be your plan A. It's going to be, what am I doing in this job? Look at how much money I'm making in this business. Okay, so let's go to Aaliyah. Hi, Aaliyah. How are you?
Hi, thank you for having me, Georgia and Tito. My name is Alia Atif. I am from Toronto. Originally, I'm from Pakistan. I'm a mom of 3, and by profession, I'm a teacher. I've been in this business for 9 to 10 months now. I've seen a lot of growth myself. It makes you learn new things every day. And I'm enjoying the journey, and there's a beautiful community of very supportive people that are there to help you whenever you need the help. That is the best part of this business.
100%. I know you're a busy bee. Ooh, it's interfering with each other. I know you're a busy bee, and you're a mom, I think of 3. Did you say 2? 3, yeah. So busy bee, mom of 3, school teacher. This is like kind of what we're going through. Can I start this? Can I do this? Like, I know you're tech savvy, but maybe you think you don't, but I feel you're tech savvy. But with you feeling like going through everything that you're going through, busy, and someone's like, I'm very busy. Can I start this? What would you tell them?
I would say the only barrier is your mindset. Once you overcome that barrier, there is no age barrier. There is no tech barrier. There is no barrier. As you said, even money is not really a barrier because you can post free ads. The only thing you need to do is like keep going, keep working. And I've been saying it a lot of times. If you can go a mile a day, go a mile a day. If you can go like a few steps a day, go 2 steps a day. But do keep going, keep moving, keep working. You'll get where you want to get. And you'll get there only if you're moving. If you keep stagnant and you keep just like in one place, thinking will not take you where you want to go. So this business is for everyone. If you want to work and if you want to improve your life and change the way you're living right now, then it is for you. No matter what your restriction is, you can overcome that. And you can be successful. So yeah.
And I seen in our private chat, you said I look beautiful in my glasses. Thank you. I wanted a pair of these, and I was like, I went to the store and I'm like, I hate the way the nose is. So I'm like, no, I don't want a pair. Then I bought my daughter something. She's like, I don't like that. So we can only do store credit. And I'm like, whoa. They're perfect. They're ones I wanted. It was like, man. But yeah, I thought like these glasses are perfect. He's gonna you break them, you're dead. He chewed my Ray-Bans. I told him we left them at his family's house, and I said, pick my Ray-Bans up. And I said, please don't ruin them, please. He brought them back. They're all chewed up.
I didn't even mean to.
What did you do? Dog got to it. His dog. He like, it was me. You said if I ruin it. When you tell him to not do something, he does it. Don't chew them. Okay, you look cool.
Yeah.
But I thought it was fitting because I'm in West Kelowna, right? So I personally look up to you so much, Aaliyah. And I really want you to help me too with my kids with homeschooling. I keep wanting to. But I look up to you. And what I've noticed, my biggest mistake in this, like, what if I can do it? And I can see how other people does it. Organization. That's my biggest pet peeve. Like I don't organize myself very well. Like I'm here, I have my ads running or whatever I post, and I got my kids, and but I feel like you need to organize yourself. Everybody needs to organize themselves in order to succeed more. And if that means you have to stop the business for 3-4 days, because I'm like that. I'm like, I can't stop the business. I can't stop posting. I can't stop doing. But I realized if I took a day out and I organize my whole house, I organize my desk, or organize my mind, I organize my time, I write a schedule, it's a lot more effective. So to anybody who's a busy bee, like Aaliyah, like Tamika, like me, who's ever a busy bee, take a day or two to organize your time. If anybody's thinking, I don't have time to watch the workshop, take a day to organize the time. Like that day, that while you're up at night, think, okay, we're going to do this and this today. We're going to have it scheduled. Bring your family, tell them we're going to eat at this time. We're going to do this at this time. But at this time, you're going to take your brother and sister. You're going to go watch a movie. I bought you popcorn, pizza. Like I literally do that with my kids. And it's like, I literally treat them if they help me. I'm like, okay, I got you pizza and popcorn. He's going to watch a movie with the kids. You have to be quiet. I have a Zoom. I have to do this, okay? So prepare. And when I don't prepare, it's a chaos. So if we learn to prepare and organize ourselves, this is real talk. This is why it's called Online Biz Real Talk. This is real talk right here. These are real life problems. We're not fake. We can't concentrate. We can't, when there's kids around bothering, or they're wanting a food, or mom, and they're fighting. It's real life, So if you need that time, to organize it, or if you gotta, in my experience, the church activity, or we're gonna come together, we're gonna do some canning, or we're gonna do a Christmas project. At times, I'm sorry, I have to say I can't, kids. I'm sorry, I need to do this, and this is very important. And you want mommy to take care of you. So you want me to do this, do that. I literally sacrifice that. I don't have to now. Once in a while I do, but I don't. If you sacrifice a little bit in the beginning, okay, you're going to reap the benefits. Believe me, because there's people that like literally fell away from the business. They're like, I can't get out of my routine. I can't stop doing this. I need to have dinner at this time. I need to continue to work out. I need to do this at this time. And we're like, but you have like a $1 million business. What's wrong with you? You got to be flexible with your schedule if you're going to incorporate a new business in your life, until you can schedule this business in, because this is what I do. I schedule this business in my life. Okay, it's not that it works around me. It literally works around my schedule. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't work around my business. I will schedule it in where it's.
That's what we mean. Working for yourself, guys.
Yeah.
You're not going to work for somebody out there.
But you got to be organized too.
Organize yourself.
Yeah.
Organize your time, because time is only.
It's like initially you have to manipulate a bit, and then eventually it molds itself around your schedule. So as you said, maybe 2 months, maybe 3, whatever is your capacity, but then you're set, and then you're able to manipulate, and you're able to manage.
It's not going to be the constant struggle well, it's not even a struggle because of all the help you have in
Sometimes
the business,
it is a struggle for people who are not tech savvy because they're scared to ask for
but
questions.
it's not going to be
Don't
constant.
be scared to ask for questions and
yeah.
for us to help you.
It's still going to be. It's
Yeah.
not going to be a constant. It's going to be a 2 months for the people that are not
Yeah.
tech savvy. It's going to be a 2 months constant, learning.
Yeah, learning. But a couple
part.
of hours a day. If you keep at it.
But we're human beings, guys. We learn, and once we have it, it's easy to us. It's something that it doesn't. How did you guys ride a bike at first time? The first time was really hard, but then you guys ride a bike and you guys don't even think about riding a bike. You just think about pedaling. You guys think about getting the energy to be pedaling. It's the same thing with the business.
What about you? He stands on the bicycle seat.
Yeah, I surf
You
my
should show
BMX,
Igor
guys.
that.
I surf
Go
on
down
my,
the icy.
yeah, the roads.
He'll kill himself. He does very dangerous things.
No. It's a little fun. It's just the way.
He comes back with scrapes on his arms. He's half dead. He rides on the bicycle seat. He
Hey,
surfs
but
on
you
his
know what?
bicycle.
At this time right now, and on a Thursday, I would be working right now in construction. I would be in the snow right now.
Just prove yourself.
Lifting.
Prove yourself to everybody, to yourself, even to yourself. Prove it to yourself, because that's what I did. I went away for a couple months, and people were like, "Oh, she fell away from church," or "Oh, she fell away from this," or "Oh, she doesn't talk with us," or "Oh, she." And then all of a sudden, they see me show up, and they're like, "Whoa, what have you been doing? How do you got that new car? Are those diamonds real? Is this like, what are you doing? Wow, you started a foundation.
Guys,
Where are you planting crops? What are you doing?" Like, it was like, and then they're like, "What?" So in the beginning, I'm going to be honest with you, there's going to be a lot of talk, and people are going to judge you, and people are going to put you down, and you're going to say that. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Sorry, Tamika, is your turn gonna be very soon. But before I say anything, whoever is angry at someone, guys, don't repay with hatred and anger towards them. Use your success as revenge, guys. So you'll start little bit by little bit, keep it to yourself, and then when you're successful, then you'll be too cool to talk to them. But when you're successful, that's the way you're not going to
be too cool. Always be humble. Vito's the most friendliest guy.
I'm learning new things.
He might say something, but whoever he sees is his best friend. Okay, Tamika, let's have you introduce yourself for us, and we're going to talk a little bit about, obviously the subject. Can anybody start this business? What if I'm not tech savvy?
Okay, hi guys. Thank you guys for having me. My name is Tamika Forbes. I'm originally from Calgary. I'm a mother of 2, and I'm a hairstylist by trade. I've been doing it for 23 years. And the reason I got into this business is I just wanted to, have a better life, spend more time with my kids, make more money. I think that's a lot of reasons for everybody. So I think that anybody can be a part of this business because it's what you want to do. Like, you have to have that crave for what you want to do. I feel like if you're open to learning and you're willing to, take some time out of your busy schedules or whatever you're doing, you'll be able to be successful in this business, because this business is basically like everything is done for you. Like, you have step-by-step training, and there's such a big community that you can ask others if you need help. If you are stuck on something, you can message Georgia, you can message other people that are in the different groups that we have that you can get the questions and answers from. So I find that it's very, I've been in the business for about a month now, and I'm really growing to love it because I'm not tech savvy at all. I'm a hairstylist. I never really did anything with computers. And some parts are hard for me, especially when it comes to the ads and stuff. But I look at what Georgia's doing, and I ask questions, and I talk with Georgia a lot and ask her to help me and stuff like that. And because of that, I find that I'm being able to be, I'm starting to really enjoy the business. So I think that anybody can do it as long as you're open-minded, willing to learn and plug in, be patient, and you'll be able to be successful in this business for sure.
Beautiful. I love that, Tamika. You're doing absolutely incredible. And
Thank
we
you.
have, you're welcome. And in our chat, in our vlog chats, like that's like kind of like WhatsApp for our team, there's a specific chats that we have that are recorded ads exactly the way I do it, right?
Yeah.
And if anybody, or even if you, or if any of my business partners, they're like, okay, well, I see that Georgia right now is on a live, for instance.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the live right now. I could see she's there because I'm her friend on Facebook. So I'm not going to bug her. Or and I know specifically she does good in ads, but I know if I go to that chat, I can watch that 10-minute video to see how she made. Thank you. How she made a. Where's his water?
Yes.
The flock. You're talking about the flock ads.
So yeah, like literally, if I post the ads in there, like you can watch the 10-minute ad and it'll walk you through exactly how I make a winning YouTube ad, how I make a winning Google ad, how I make a winning Facebook ad.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so for anybody watching, and even for my business partners here, you always have step-by-step training, because you can even pause the training. So if you're thinking you're not tech savvy and you can't do this business, the training is literally videos, short videos. Some are 3 minutes, some are 10 minutes, some it's like an hour that we did a whole presentation on. So you're just going to learn a whole bunch of fun little tips and stuff, and get a better mindset. So with that being said, you're never left.
Like you're never really alone, because there's so many places that you can go to look for the answer. Just like, you can go to YouTube or Google or whatever. If you can't find it, then, there's so many different places that you can go to find it, the answer.
Yeah. See, the thing is a lot of people are, we got a new person coming in. But what I was going to say, a lot of people feel like the online world is hard, but the job that they're working on is harder, right?
Yeah.
They don't seem to see this is easier. It's just something that you're literally clicking here and clicking there. Don't get nervous. I understand people get nervous and frustrated. They're like, well, I don't know how to use a computer. Believe me. Okay, I was there. Hi, Keshna. How are you? Are you coming to just watch, or did you want to go a little bit over what we're talking about? And you're on mute, by the way. But let me know. We'll stay on a little longer for you. Oh, maybe her mic isn't working. Okay, we'll wait on that. But I guess I'll while we're waiting, I'll kind of give my testimony a little bit here. So I'm Georgia Williams. I'm a president and lead coach, CEO at Georgia Williams Coaching Inc. I've been doing this business since 4 years. When I started, I was not tech savvy at all. All I knew how to do was work on my phone, and I have a computer that literally I listen to music on, and it's all touchscreen. And it's like I wouldn't know how to even copy and paste something. So with that being said, I literally got very frustrated in the beginning because I didn't know how to work my laptop. I didn't know how to open it. I didn't know how to move the mouse around, because you got to move with your 2 fingers. It's a laptop. I didn't know how to scroll up and down. It was just, to me, it was frustrating. And being a mom of 5, I have patience. So I learned to have patience. I didn't ask a lot of people. I was embarrassed. Now that was my setback. I should have asked more in our chats. I should have went to my coach. I should have, I felt embarrassed. I felt like these people are so successful. They're not going to want to, they don't have time for me. Not true. They have time, and they was there for me. And now, fast forward, a year and a half into the business, they literally, would always tell me, and even they would tell me before, like, if you need any help, we're here for you. We're here for you. And I was just quite embarrassed, to be honest with you. And I learned that was my detriment. That kind of set me back, because I could have got a lot more help if I would put in the chat, because I felt that, okay, I'm stupid. I don't, like, they're going to think I'm stupid if I'm asking these questions. So I didn't want to look stupid. I didn't want to bother people, but I realized there is literally so much help that I've got from asking questions, because still to this day, Even though I'm coaching and helping people worldwide, I still get answers. I still go to the coaches chat. I still ask. So I'm always learning, and I'm always at the masterminds. I'm always at the training. I'm finding more and more and more how I can succeed and how I can help you guys succeed. So you're talking to somebody who only had a 7th grade education and was brought up in a very old school European background. So if I could do it, so can you. You do not have to be tech savvy. So don't let that scare you. Just think about it. Okay. And all these people here, would you rather be in the job you're in all your life and depend on a pension and live paycheck to paycheck in debt? Most people occur 1,500 to 1,000 a month building in debt. People get really highly in debt. I see that. And do you want to go through that? Or would you like to jump out of your comfort zone and start something where 2 years, 5 years, and it's not a joke, you can literally become a millionaire. You can literally leave your job behind even in a year, 6 months. You choose the time that you want to put into it.
Always.
Yeah, like you don't, and we talked about this before. We were joking that people are lazy to watch the workshop. They don't want to watch a 90-minute workshop. If I see that somebody doesn't want to watch the workshop and they're like, well, just tell me, I'm like, I'm not going to give you much more of my time. I'm a coach. I have a lot of responsibilities as a coach. I help people. Like if you're not ready to watch that free workshop, you're not, and 90 minutes, you're not going to put 90 minutes into your business. I know that you're not going to succeed. Okay. So if you're not willing to do that, if you start the business, how are you going to succeed? Because at the end of the day, yes, the business will run for you, but you have to first put some time into it and have your ad set up and go to the training. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, they're not gonna get anywhere. And those are the people who complain about, say, our online business or whatever. Because I've seen like some people will try to break us down, be like, I didn't succeed. Why didn't you succeed? Because you didn't do anything. But it's not often, to be honest with you. But I've seen 1 or 2 people in our whole big community of 40,000 people worldwide doing this business. I've seen 1 or 2 people, and I even talked with the people who was training them, and they was like, they didn't do anything. They didn't want to go through training. They didn't want to work on their business, and now they're upset. Okay. So bottom line, if you're not willing to watch this workshop today, okay, think about it. If you're not willing to watch this workshop, it's about an hour, hour and a half, then maybe this isn't for you. Because at the end of the day, you have to sacrifice some of your time out of the day to work on your business. Forget Netflix, forget YouTube, forget all these things.
Time passes by, guys.
It's a time waster. Go ahead, and if you want to spend time on social media, work on your business, because you could do it. Even people, I watch them. They're in a store, they're not doing nothing. They're just watching traffic go by. You could be working on the business. I think about that. Like instantly, I think about that.
It's like set yourself a goal.
Yeah.
Work through the winter. Put the winter as a working 100%.
Even in the summer.
Use the summer as a prize for you.
Exactly.
Use the winter.
Right now it's winter time.
Summertime, you get to enjoy all those 3 months in the summer.
Yeah.
So propose yourself to work through the winter to get what you want in the summer for 3 months of basically vacation. 3 months to spend on the sun, 3 months to spend doing what you want. It's summertime, and then the winter, you give it another,
That's what entrepreneurs do. In the beginning, entrepreneurs dish their time, and then they're like, look at me now. 2 years later, 3 years later, they're millionaires. And yeah, go on.
I wanted to say something. I think that sometimes when people get into the business at first, I think their concept of the business, it's not like what it is, like what they're thinking about the business before they get in or just getting in. And when they actually find out like what everything that they have to do, sometimes it discourages them, because when you go on the training and you see all of these tabs that you have to go through, and tabs have all these extra little instructions and stuff like that, sometimes you get discouraged and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to do all this. I never thought that it was going to be like that. So then they get discouraged and they're like, okay, I'm not going to go through it. I'm not going to do it because like I don't have time. So what they thought about it at the beginning, oh, I'm going to get in, I'm going to start making all this money. But they don't know that they actually have to sit down and spend the time to do it. because it's just like any other business. Just think of it as if you're starting a new career and going back to school. You have to learn what the trade of the business that you're getting into. So this is just the same. If you want to do something, you have to go back and learn what you have to do to get into the business, and then you'll reap the successes after. Say you want to be a doctor, how long does it take to be a doctor? Like 10 years, and then they start reaping the success of a doctor, right? So this is, you say you want to spend 3, 4, or 5 months learning the business, then you'll, at the end of the day, you'll reap the success, 2, 3, 4 years down the road. And this is not just a temporary business. This is a long-term thing. So you have to look at it like that, and that's how I thought about it too, because at first I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe this and but then you have to change your mindset and say, okay, this is not a temporary thing. This is not just a, 2-3 month business. This is a long-term thing. This is a long-term business. So I'm going to think of it like that and put in the work at the beginning so that I can have my success and my fun at the, a couple of months later down the road. So that's how I feel.
Exactly.
100%.
Sacrifice at the beginning so you can get it in the end, and that's the only way.
Yeah.
You gotta work for it. Things don't come for free in life. Anywhere in the world, things don't come for free.
Follow us, see what we do. Anybody here that you're seeing this video on their page, or they may have posted the replay, follow us and watch our free workshop. You'll see what we actually do. And in the training is easy. That's the thing. Take one bite at a time. But sometimes people are like, I can't do that. No, we're like, actually, did you go to the tab? Nope. Go to that tab and see there was only a 3-minute video in that one. The next one, you just send a couple of tags, like little links to our tech team. And literally they'll attach it to your website. Just go through it easily. And if you are feeling like, and this is what we're doing, right? Tamika and Amit was on that Zoom. We have a compassionate group. And Lindsay and Esther is coming for you. Anybody that's a little bit not involved with our chats or in the business, they're coming for you. They're going to say, what are you doing? Where are you? Want to make money? You started the business. What are you doing? So that's what they're going to do. And they're going to be compassionate about it. So we actually have a team, a group that's going to make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Why are you not working on your business? Why are you not plugged in? Are you okay? Do you have an ad running? Do you want to do a Zoom, a one-on-one with us? They're the compassionate group. I'm so grateful for our online business community because they're so giving, and they don't want anything. They're just so giving, and we're a wonderful community. And you're not going to regret coming into this community. You're going to see that everything you're doing and working for, it's going to pay off big time, and it's a lot less time than the offline world. So we're going to let you go. Did anybody want to add anything? Because we're already 47 minutes on here. Yeah. Okay, well, and if anybody has any questions, message us privately and go to our links. Mine's georgewilliams.ca. It's in the link in this post.
Or thetavibancos.com.
Hit the link in the post. There you go. We got how do you say yours again, Tamika? Tamika Forbes? The Forbes.
Mine is Forbes Factory, theforbesfactory.ca.
I don't think that's so cool.
Or not factory, factor.
Oh,
The Forbes Factory.
theforbesfactor.ca.
Yeah.
And yours, Amit?
Mine's just my name.com.
All right.
Yep.
And then Aaliyah and atif.com. So hit that link, add your name and your email. You'll be taken to our workshop right away. And you can watch the live one tonight at 5 p.m. PST. So I love you all. See you on the other side. You can do it. You can do it. Believe and you shall receive. All of you. Bye. Say
Bye, guys. Say bye.